So we have all kinds of different types of publications: art history, iconography, religious context. With religious context, we have Bun religion, Buddhist religion, Hindu religion, tribal groups. And for iconography, it's the same. We have all these different religious groups that have different iconography. And then with iconography, it's a little bit different than specifically with religious context and art history. There are essential books for iconography. There are books you just have to have. If you don't have them, you have to know about them. You have to have looked at them, you have to have opened them and skimmed them or scanned them at some point. You have to know. That's just the nature of iconography. Iconography is far more technical. The religious context is more subjective, and the art history is more nuanced, and it has deals with different periods of time, different regions, geographical regions, different reigns of emperors. So it's different. But iconography there's essential books, essential reading. And for Hindu iconography, Hinduism, which of course is a broad term, a big umbrella term, used in the Indian subcontinent, which deals mostly with Vedic religion, Vaishnava, Shaiva, Shakta, and then many other minor forms and all kinds of branches of all of these different ones. So there's a tremendous number of gods and deities, far more than with Buddhism, far more than with Christianity, Roman Catholicism, Greek Orthodox, Eastern Orthodox, Russian Orthodox. Hinduism is far more complicated with the iconography. So there's two essential books. I'm only going to really talk about one today, and that's The Gods of India by Alain Danielou. And it was first published, I believe, in 1964 under the title of Hindu Polytheism. Might have been out of Princeton. I'm not sure. I think it was more of an academic publication at that time. Then when was the next one? 1984, 1985. It came out as a paperback copy. So this book is absolutely essential. It's one of two books that are essential. This is the most recent, done by a European, and it's a thick book, soft-covered but thick, but it deals with all of the classical Indian gods coming out of the Vedas, some Puranic gods. And then it deals with the different forms of Vishnu, the different forms of Shiva, and then moves into Shakta and the mother goddesses of Kali and Durga, Saptamatrika, and the others. So this book is absolutely essential reading for those of you who are interested in Indian and Hindu iconography. Very important also for those who want to delve into the sources and origins of Buddhist Tantric Vajrayana iconography. Then this book is also essential. Now, I will just mention the name of the second book, but we'll talk about it another time. The other book is called Elements of Hindu Iconography, and it's by Gopinath Rao, and it was done in, I think it was 1914 was the original publication out of Madras, India. Then it was republished, I think, by Motilal in 1985. So it's a 4-volume, or rather the Motilal republication is 4 volumes. I don't know the original 1914. I don't have a copy of that. So the Elements of Hindu Iconography by Gopinath Rao is absolutely essential. It's a must-have if you're interested in Hindu iconography or the origins and roots of some of the Buddhist Tantric iconography. So press the like button. You can ask questions, you can subscribe, and you can also join HAR on Patreon, and you can also make donations directly on the Himalayan Art Resources website. There's a button right on the homepage.